They've reached up to 180 miles an hour. And a possible storm surge as it hits the coast of Florida of 15 feet, which can be devastating. The current path of the storm is expected to Tampa Bay area and cut directly across the state, east to west, all the way across the state, with the potential for this storm to both enter Florida as a hurricane and leave Florida as a hurricane on the Atlantic coast. This could be the worst storm to hit Florida in over a century. And God willing, it won't be, but that's what it's looking like right now. Immediately approved the pre-landfall emergency declarations in Florida. This is the second one in a week, the second time in a week, and there have been two before that, by the way.
Let me just comment on that right there, ladies and gentlemen. When a hurricane hits once, the problem is that or if there's a lot of rain before a hurricane hits, it saturates the ground. The trees, as I have in my, we live by a forest, and the trees have already come down, and the roots in the ground, they get very soft in these trees. When the winds come now, a lot of the trees have already broken and coming down, but now that it's extra soft and these roots are kind of loose, it's 10 times worse if it comes and gets hit immediately afterwards. So that is a very huge concern here in Florida about the grounds and the wildlife and the forests and stuff like that. That are the trees that are already, fragile. So with him saying that, I just wanted to put that in there. That's a huge issue. That this is the second one within a week. That's not good.
Declarations in Florida. This is the second one in a week, the second time in a week, and there have been two before that, by the way. I sent FEMA Administrator Criswell down to Florida yesterday to work intensively with the state and local partners as we prepare to deploy more resources. She's going to continue that work between Florida and North Carolina in the coming days. I'm calling on the airlines and other companies to provide much service as possible to accommodate evacuations and not to engage in price gouging, to just do it on the level. And last night I spoke again with the governor of Florida, DeSantis, and Tampa Mayor Castro.
I think you got that wrong. It's not Tampa Mayor Castro. Fidel Castro's down in Cuba. We have our mayor's name is Kathy Castor, but just a lip slip. So we forgive you, Biden.
And last night I spoke again with the governor of Florida, DeSantis, and Tampa Mayor Castro, Castor, and I made it clear to them they should reach out, including to me directly, with everything else they may need as they see this storm hits. I gave them my personal number to contact me here in the White House. Most importantly, I've urged everyone currently located in Hurricane Milton's path to listen to local officials and follow safety instructions. You all have been reporting on the highways, the shoulders being opened, everybody's heading out. And if you're under evacuation orders, you should evacuate now. You should have already evacuated.
Most of the people I know that are further inland, we're probably about 12 miles outside of Tampa, but further inland in those evacuation areas have gone, and the roads, I-75 is right there. It's packed. Heading up north, it's packed. It's like traffic on a major 8-lane highway. So they're following those orders pretty well, and I don't blame them. So, and anybody out there driving, be safe, and our prayers are with you.
Orders, you should evacuate now. You should have already evacuated. It's a matter of life and death, and that's not hyperbole. It's a matter of life and death. So let me add that FEMA has provided 300 ambulances to move people who can't move themselves out of healthcare facilities. And while we prepare for Hurricane Milton, we're still surging resources in North Carolina, Georgia, South Carolina, Florida, Tennessee to respond to Hurricane Helene. And it's real. The impact is still there. And we're going to leave, we're not going to leave until the job is done. It's going to take time, and before it's all over, it's going to take tens of billions of dollars to get it done. And Kamala and I are keeping all of you in our prayers out there. There's a lot of people. The good news is, just before we called you in, I received information that the number of missing persons has been significantly reduced, lost from the first hurricane, but we'll have more information on that later. So that's the situation, and we're not going to leave till the job is finished. It's going to take a while.
Sir, what's the risk of political figures sharing misinformation during this time?
Past this prologue is real, but the fact of the matter is, I think we have, I've been able to contact all the governors. They are sticking up for what they've asked for. They're pointing out that they're satisfied with everything they're getting, but I can't speak for others on the internet. And I mean, just, look, those who do it to try to damage the administration. Well, we can take care of ourselves. But it misleads people. It puts people in circumstances where they panic, where they really, really, really worry. They think now they're not being taken care of. And it really is, it's going to sound, use an old phrase, it's un-American. It really is. People are scared to death. People know their lives are at stake. All that they've worked for, all that they own, all that they value. And it's just, anyway.
Mr. President, can you give us a sense of how Vice President...
Thank you, guys.
Can you give us a sense of Vice President Harris's role in this?
Wait. I'll have plenty of time to talk about Angola. I still plan on going to Africa. I'll have plenty of time to talk about what's going on in Latin America and South America in terms of the Amazon. And I'm going to be talking today with my friend, the Chancellor of Germany, and we're going to try to work that out. We've already contacted all these people, okay? But I'm going to be on the phone today. I'm heading shortly when I get up from here. I'm heading out to Wisconsin, to Milwaukee, but I think we can. I'm still planning on visiting all the places I said I'd be and all the conferences I said I'd participate in.
Mr. President, as far as everything you'd like to do.
The governor of Florida has been cooperative. He said he's gotten all that he needs. I talked to him again yesterday, and I said, I said, no, you're doing a great job. It's all being done well. We thank you for it. And I literally gave my personal phone number to call. So I don't know. There was a rough start in some places, but every governor from Florida to North Carolina has been fully cooperative and supportive and acknowledged what this team is doing. And they're doing an incredible job. But we got a lot more to do.
Thank you for your time.
So there, the President Biden giving his address to those about the hurricane. It is interesting how he said there was a rough start at the beginning with their hurricane efforts. So maybe a lot of the stuff that was said in the beginning is true. Maybe the FEMA and all those federal agencies didn't really act, weren't on top of it. I want to keep you all, everybody that's getting ready to go through this, in our prayers. Our faith is with you. Our faith that all is well. It is well. So we just lift you up and encourage you to stand firm, stand strong, and keep those prayers moving out there. The time will come when the prayers have availed, and they'll continue to avail, but the time will come when we can go out there and do the faith with works. So we can go in and help those people in this moment and in this time in Florida. So once again, guys, I want to thank you all for watching. God bless you, and we will see you soon.